Deal with the sound issues. Guys, too bad, right? Am I right? It's about 97 degrees. I'm butt ass naked, laying on the floor this Korean summer day. I just am bored. And I got all this amazing knowledge that I want to share with people. So, you just want to have some spreadsheets, man. That's what you want to do. And I don't update them every day, but you should. You should do it. And the ones I do, this is the way I like to do it. This is super disorganized, but let's look at it real quick. And I haven't updated it in a couple days. I like to look at the biggest gaps. Not the thigh gap. Not the store where the white people shop for the clothes. I don't know if I've ever even been in a Gap before. Old Navy, maybe back in 1998 or something. So I'm always looking at these because I got hammered on the Discord chat. Hold on, let me turn off that fucking airplane fan I got rolling in here. Jeez. Alright. Let's see if that's better. And he was like, well, but there's context, and I know all the things on all the moments, man. Yeah, well, context means nothing in the marketplace. Nobody's like, you know what, I'm going to spend an extra $500, $773 on that Kevin Durant moment because it's better. No, if a challenge comes up and you need a Kevin Durant rare moment, you're going to buy the S3 MGLE. You're not going to be like, the other S2's better moment. Nobody cares about that. So I'm always trying to put this down on paper, so I'm looking at what is potentially out there. So I'm looking at guys with the biggest gap, and there's other players out there maybe. I always look at like top 50 players, and I want to see guys with like limited moments. I also like to try to get rid of the ASGs. I hate these stupid things. I don't know why I keep buying them because they suck. But in a flash challenge, we have seen them go up. What, $100 maybe? But now some of these dudes have two of them. So unless we see like a major burning situation going on between S2s and S3s, I mean, they're good to have. The S3s are super duper cheap. So, I mean, I guess you could buy one. I'm about making money, though. So, I mean, guys like SGA, Lillard especially. Lillard, Wood, if you want to take a nice little chance there. $58? Come on. His next rare is $275. People are not paying any attention to this. I'm looking towards the future. So that's the list of the biggest gaps, everything from $700 down to $64. And then there's a lot of dudes with like one that I really care for. And I would add Jakob Poeltl on there too. He's got the S1, and then he's got the S3 that just came out. It's like $45. He's always good for a challenge. Devin Vassell. A couple of us loaded up on Devin Vassell. Dude's only got one rare. Klay Thompson, one rare. What are you people thinking? You're spending $60 on Trent Murphy. It's a bad story. He's only got one moment. Yeah, one moment playing on the court, maybe once a week. Dude's not gonna he's not gonna play. I'm pretty sure Klay Thompson's going to. He's got one rare moment. That's it. So if it hits, all you have is you can buy that, or you can mount up like $3,000 and buy his hollow. It's up to you. I'm just trying to make you some money. What do I know? I've only been doing this for too long and too fucking much time and effort put into it. And then I'm looking at the gaps down here because we have seen it, and I don't care. You guys can disagree and do your own research. That's what I'm at. I've got a new attitude, a new outlook on life. You drop some of this information and people are like, but. Well, then you do it yourself. How's that sound? Because I don't see you putting out anything, right? Stacking your 40K moments. But I will say the Clay 60K is silently like my favorite moment. It's $3, ladies and gentlemen, lady and gentlemen's. He has a 60K, and then his next cheapest moment is $25. And there's only 30K in existence for the Clay 60K. So you're telling me that one of the best pure shooters the game has ever seen, after being out of the game for 2 years, isn't working his ass off this summer to get into game shape, and this year he's not going to be better than he was last year? You're out of your plumb forgotten minds. You forget who he is. Check his credentials. $3. I bought 20 of those. I don't care what you say. I'd rather buy that than Trent Murphy. People are buying Corey Kispert for $55. Corey Kispert. Corey Kispert. He's a white dude with a headband in his moment. He started last year. When Bradley Beal was out, he started. Go check his numbers when he started. He was garbage. $55. Buy a Santi Aldama. The dude was killing it in the G League last year. Jaren Jackson's out until December. Steve Jackson is old. Xavier Tillman is complete trash. They want Brandon Clark coming off the bench. Santi Aldama's going to get at least 5 to 10 minutes a night. Barring injury, he could be out there even more. The dude's an animal. And people are paying $50 for Brandon Boston Jr. He's like 6th on the depth chart. Now behind John Wall and Kawhi. Dude's never going to see. He's not even going to maybe be on the team. Whatever. So I look at the debuts. I'm really big onto that gap. So like Kyrie's moved up, I think. And then this is a little bit old. So Damian Lillard. Did I not put him on here? Where the hell is Lillard? Did I leave Lillard? Oh, because he's got multiples. Sorry, he's been moving up the board. But I look at these here, right? So like Jokic is 600 now. And then if something does come up where you need an S1 moment, he only has one, and it's $45. You know, Tatum has multiples. I think this is up to 90 now. I just saw it a minute ago. Kyrie is 500 now, I think, and this is all the way up to 50. So there have been a few occasions where these have been needed. The S1 second moment has been needed, right? We saw it a couple times, and they can drop it where they say, okay, well, you need a below 3,000 mint count or something, right? Or 4,000 mint count. They're crafty like that. And I haven't broken it down exactly because some of these dudes have rewards and yada, yada, yada. But my biggest thing is like, you know what? If somebody wants to purchase an S1 moment, which to me at this moment, is, you know, like I'm kind of going back into it where I'm like, you know what? Like if I'm a collector and I'm coming in and now we have S4, S3, S2, S1, you know, $40 for a Kyrie, that's reasonable. Is it the floor? I don't know. But like if you need it, mount up. And there's a lot being locked. I was looking at the other day, we're looking at somewhere between 10, 15 to 20% are being locked up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I like those 1500s. So I'm looking at the gaps between their debut and then their second moment. Guys like Kyrie, Jokic, you know, and people are spending a lot in this like 40, 50. I bought a Booker the other day. Yeah, it's like 70 now, 65, something like that. I bought one at 50. Just check it out, man. Buy smart. This rookie thing is so silly. Brandon Boston for $60. What are you doing? He might hit a challenge, or he might not even hit the floor. He'd be hitting the bench. Needs to be hitting the gym, working on his shot, going 3 for 15 in Summer League. Peace.